Now, what we've been hearing on a tandem track to this investigation into the crimes that this filthy monster in the White House has been committing since he became president. Actually, since before. Actually, all of his useless, worthless, bloated, piggish life. But two tracks. One, the investigation of this pig. And then the second track is Trump and his apologists all over Fox, all over right-wing media, all over the Republican Party, trying to muddy the waters, divert attention, and talk about Joe Biden. About Joe Biden. About Hunter Biden. Oh, what has Trump been saying? Why don't they check out the crimes they committed? They took money from this one and that one. Now it's China. Did you hear that today? He tweeted, this pig, the Trump pig, tweeting stuff that is just, so outrageously stupid and empty and false that I feel like an asshole sitting here commenting on it. But this is what we have. So we have to work with what we've got, right? Let me give you a statement that comes from Kiev, Ukraine. This is in the Washington Post today at 12:47 this afternoon. A former top Ukrainian prosecutor whose allegations were at the heart of the dirt-digging effort by Rudy Giuliani said today he believed that Hunter Thompson did not run afoul of any laws in Ukraine. Former Ukrainian Prosecutor General Yuri Lutsenko told the Washington Post in his first interview since the disclosure of a whistleblower complaint alleging pressure by Trump on Ukraine's President Zelensky, he said, the prosecutor said, quote, from the perspective of Ukrainian legislation, he did not violate anything, end quote. Now, that'll be the headline on this little prick Sean Hannity's program tonight, won't it? Or the other pricklet, Laura Ingraham. It'll be the headline on her show, won't it? I'm kidding. Lutsenko's comments about Hunter Biden, which echo what he told Bloomberg News in May. This is October, isn't it? No, it's September. But this former prosecutor general, they call them in Ukraine, told Bloomberg News 4 months ago, 5, almost 6, there's no there where it concerns Hunter Biden. The comments about Hunter Biden were significant because Trump and Giuliani have sought to stir up suspicions about both Hunter Biden and former Vice President Joe Biden's conduct in Ukraine in recent weeks. Joe Biden is leading Trump in many opinion polls ahead of the 2020 election. Ooh, shit, really? Really. Hunter Biden has denied any wrongdoing, and there is zero evidence he was involved in any law-breaking in his work in Ukraine with the country's largest private gas company. Now, we can make all the charges we want about Hunter Biden working for a fossil fuel company. Let's talk about that. But there was no violations of the law. Trump, again, is resorting to the only tactic that he is well-equipped to resort to: lies. An endless supply. Lutsenko, the prosecutor general, has been an elusive figure in recent weeks since stepping down from office in late August, but his conversations with Giuliani figure highly in both Giuliani's own allegations about corruption in Ukraine and in the whistleblower complaint that was declassified today. Trump, in his July 25th phone call to that poor, whipped dog-looking president of Ukraine, sitting next to this monster, Trump, Zelensky was just hunched, withdrawn. I mean, the body language just screamed, don't kick me, don't beat me, don't hurt me, I'm sorry, oh shit, what have I done, what have I done? And Trump's sitting there with that Mussolini visage of his, that means no quid pro quo. No pressure. But on that July 25th phone call where Trump comes across exactly like a mafia don. Exactly. That's Trump's business model, the mafia. Trump says, there's a lot of talk about Biden's son. Hint, hint. A lot of talk where, you filthy liar? Where? The voice is in your head, right? And that little gnome, that little bat that you have, Rudy Giuliani, who only comes out and flaps around like a goddamn vampire bat. You know, that one. He loves going to Ukraine because it's not that far from Moldova, which is not that far from the Carpathian, what is it, Kathy? Carpathian Mountains, where all this shit began with Vlad the Impaler. Giuliani is at home there. There's a lot of talk about Biden's son, Trump told Zelensky. And according to the complaint from the whistleblower, Trump in the call, quote, praised Ukraine's Prosecutor General, Mr. Yuri Lutsenko, the one who now says, I told Bloomberg News back in May. The Bidens did nothing? According to the complaint, Trump in the call, quote, praised Ukraine's prosecutor and suggested that Mr. Zelensky, the president, might want to keep him in his position. Now this degenerate bastard Trump is telling another sovereign leader who to put in his cabinet. This is like the Soprano family telling the Zarelli family who to have as their number one hit man. Jesus God. The rough transcript of the call released yesterday by the monster did not mention a prosecutor general by name. And it was unclear from the transcript which official Trump was referring to. Well, of course, he named him right there. Trump went on to tell Zelensky to be in touch with Giuliani and Attorney General William Barr. The Attorney General of the United States and Giuliani's, Trump's pet bat, Giuliani. That's who Trump is suggesting that Zelensky do business with. Illegal business, lying business, corrupt business with the Attorney General of the United States. Choke on that one, America. Just choke on it. Gag on it. That's where we are. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. You have your choice. You can listen to The Ranting with the audio podcast or listen and watch me lose control with a video podcast subscription. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.